Keep their emotions under control for all 40 minutes. For Coach O, he said the Dukes are at a point in their season where if they make a mistake, the teams they're playing will make them pay for it. He said adversity is something they're going to handle in every single game, so if you get punched in the gut.
As Akaya takes the lid off the bucket, and the answer the opposite end is Carly Wenzel. Needs some assistance. Back, gets the pass out to McDaniel. Lofts the shot up, and it'll tumble on in for double aught. Might have got away with a little extra step there in the process. Ball on the floor. It's picked up. Coming out of the pack, Wenzel. Wenzel, little slide step, gets around McDaniel and scores the bucket. Last year, she was 19th in the ACC at 14 points per ball game. So she has picked up her scoring just a bit. Now there are 5 players on this Hokie roster that are averaging double-figure points. They have been extremely balanced in the 5-0 start. McDonough tries to fade away. She gets blocked. Megan Duffy played her basketball at Notre Dame, so certainly it's got to be interesting when she faces the Fighting Irish in a battle. Coached at Marquette before she came to Blacksburg. And the ball is blocked, knocked out of bounds by Freelon. Teams from the Commonwealth. Fadeaway shot, Bree Robinson. Nikki, she has picked up her offensive game. You either get players that come in and try to just show themselves right away, or you get those that kind of gently glide themselves in. They're +4 at the moment, 13-9 in rebounds, and again, 7 of those boards pulled in by Barnes. It's an open mid-range shot for Baker. Karis Baker, if you know of an NBA guy named Vin Baker, that's her dad. McDaniel works away in the paint, finds a new player on the floor for the Dukes, and from the corner it's Kylie Marshall. Her players off to a 5-0 start in a win over Niagara Thursday as Barnes adds to her effort on the glass. And that opened her right up into the running lane down the baseline. Speaking of running the baseline, how about that quickness for Suffren? A Charlotte, North Carolina product out of the Cannon School. Missed a season because of a shoulder injury, or a good portion of it, a couple of years ago. And a lazy pass that time from Marshall, just miscommunication with Soltis, and taking it on up and in as Wenzel finishing in a flurry. It's been fast, it's been physical. Little bounce pass, trying to get it inside there. McDaniel hits the floor, ball comes free. Robinson has it. McDonough tries to run the floor, but Robinson will pull up. Waiting for McDaniel, long range 3 for double aught. Count it.
And that's certainly somebody you want to find in transition. A great job by Peyton McDaniel on the other end of the floor.
If that happens, it's going to be a hard practice the next couple of days. And that probably goes without saying for a lot of coaches, but there's a catch and shoot 3-pointer. Right wing, nails it, does Baker.
Interesting, and I know Coach Duffy said her mom doesn't get as much credit as she should, so you love to hear that.
Oh, block. Excellent block by Freelon, just waiting up for McDonough to pull the ball high. Yeah, she did. She credited Mara with being just as good in her game. And Freelon with the turnaround has a bucket. Give and go, baseline, jumper, nice little move. 8 seconds to go, the bucket gets down. Transition, now JMU will transition as well. They just haven't been quite as speedy about it. Dropping it off, McDonough. And again, mental game, but she's playing right through it. Nelson finds an easy seam. Of course, Stevenson with 2 fouls has to be a little cautious, even though we've got a lot of basketball game to play. And that's why she's cautious to the moment. They do need for her to be out there to handle the ball for JMU. McDonough off to McDaniel. Back to McDonough. This time she scores it on the initial try.
Absolutely.
That was the offense.
It was, truly. Truly. You just have to be relentless on the boards.
Nelson takes it away from Stevenson. Nelson high off the glass, tumbles it on through. Nice finish. That's hard to happen.
Oh, yeah.
McDaniel working hard, spins. Nice move by Peyton McDaniel. She is in double figures for the 92nd time in the last couple of minutes here in the third stanza. Down a little block, it's 1-on-1. Barnes was there to help, didn't see the cut for Freelon. Fans react. There's a promotion for any time an opponent misses two. And a blocking foul. Count the bucket. Figures today. And that is her fourth double-figure Sun Belt. If they don't win the Sun Belt tournament, if they get great results in non-conference games with a schedule like this, it could pay dividends come March.
Understandably so.
Fourth quarter early on, and the gap cut in half. Three-pointer dropped in. Karis Baker, she has 8.
And that's one thing Karis Baker is, so her catch and shoot from three is pretty phenomenal. Her numbers might not show it this year. Granted, her game has developed a lot since her freshman year at Virginia Tech, but that's one you don't want to leave open on the three-point line.
Zakiya Stevenson with the drive and the bucket. And the opposite end, the answer quickly for Wenzel. Got a little too much air on the pass. Falls incomplete. Stevenson with another steal. Keeps her footing. And the follow-up by Barnes.
There you go. Got it back that time.
Soltis has checked in for the Dukes. Marshall has the ball stolen away. Looking up the court. Nelson with the finish.
It seemed like it, one of those situations, Wenzel's trying to make something happen and be aggressive, but I think a matter of, time possession, time in the game, being smart about it.
Robinson protecting the basketball, knocked away. McDaniel got a hand on it. Here's Barnes, and it is tapped away, stolen by Nelson. Great timing. Back come the Hokies. Wenzel in the three, on transition, bang! Ball tripped away, and the bucket from outside, three-point. Sean O'Regan is irate on the sideline. It's a 55-53 Virginia Tech lead. Under 3 minutes to play. Palms are getting sweaty. And she said, Erin told me she would have come to this game, but they're going to the Caribbean. So that's where she's going to spend her time. Yeah, Peyton McDaniel, three-pointer.
Huge shot.
She has kept a lot of basketballs alive. And even in that case, what it does, it allows you to settle back in and play defense. They give her plenty of room. McDaniel, you can see McDaniel probably with a lot of touches down the stretch here. Inside, McLeod was all alone. Heavy duty crossover season, but Thanksgiving well deserved by all, as there's the final horn. 65-56 as James Madison pulls away, and